Mr. Organic is here.com. Keeping it so motherfucking organic, I'm golden. You see the jacket, man. Go to Ghost, man. Make sure you go to organiclifestyle.com. Purchase the merch, man. Coupon code Gargoyle, get 20% off, man. If you motherfuckers don't know how to spell that, it's right here below. Now, the reason I'm talking to y'all today, for some reason this video was kicking up dust over like 175,000 views within this month. So I got a lot of new subscribers. A lot of people keep on bringing up this video all the time. It's about a year anniversary since this happened. Now, let me break it down for y'all. This is the robbery attempt in Inglewood, California about a year ago. We was on the meet and greet, Draco on deck. Let me put this right here. Now, for y'all that don't know, the person wasn't trying to rob the 7-Eleven. When y'all see this video, you thinking I'm stopping the guy from robbing the 7-Eleven. No, the person was trying to rob me and Slim at the donut shop. Randy's Donut, the big ass donut that everybody be seeing in movies and all that. That's where we was at, getting the donut. The same guy attempted to rob me there, pulled the big gun on me, and we ran. Slim ran one way, I ran the other way. If you want to know the full story and how I break down the whole story, make sure you click below in the description. I'll give you the whole detailed story below. But so I break down this video for y'all because it's the year anniversary. Got a lot of new subs for this, so I need y'all to know what happened. Before we got to the 7-Eleven, a guy put a gun on me, tried to rob me for my chain and jewelry. I ran to the 7-Eleven. So that's why when I see the guy walking up and I grab the door, because it's the same guy that tried to rob me at the donut shop. He must have seen me at the 7-Eleven, and that's why he came there. So when you see me grabbing that door, I already knew this dude had a gun on me. He just pulled it on me 2 minutes ago. So that's the part y'all not understanding. So y'all have to loop on that. Y'all thinking, oh, I'm stopping him from robbing the 7-Eleven or blah, blah, blah. No, he just pulled a gun on me at another spot. I ran here, he stalked me at this place. So that's why it's deeper than what y'all think. Then my instincts took it over. Now, let me give y'all a disclaimer. What I should have done was went in there, called the police, hid, and took care of it that way. But I'm from the hood, we got hood instincts, and we're against that type of thing, which is kind of stupid in reality. You know what I'm saying? In reality, what I should have done as a normal citizen, since I got my Second Amendment rights, that's why I got my license to carry my CCW. I can have all the guns in the world because I'm a legal citizen, so I should have done that. But we fucking programmed and decombobulated and brain in the hood to do stupid shit like that. Almost lost my life, almost took a life because stupidity. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, my real gargoyle instincts took over. My equalizer brain took over, and I had to handle the situation. All praise due. You know what I'm saying? But I don't advise nobody else to do that. Nigga, if you get robbed, you ain't 6'6", 235 pounds, a lethal barbarian gargoyle like me, just give your shit up and live to fight another day. It ain't that serious. But to me, I'm not giving up shit. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So let me go through this now so y'all get some complete understanding. So boom.
You reach for the chain, I reach for the sword.
So listen, when I say you reach for the chain, so when I was at the door, I was holding the door. Once he opened up the door, when I let go of the door, you see me stepping back because the doors are meant to go out. I'm a strong motherfucker, but it's on how much I can hold the door right here. And he got both hands on one door, so he ended up ripping it out of my hand, so I let go and I fell back. So as I'm falling back, he started coming in. So as he started coming in, I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna charge him. As I charged him, he still was reaching for my chain and pulled it on the ground. So pay attention to the details. Boom. So I rushed him slamming. Come on.
Hit him, boom. He trying to get up. He grabbed the gun.
Now, what y'all gotta understand is he has a gun on his waist, right? So if a person, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, where my other gun at? All right. You know, I got numerous. So if a person has a gun on their waist, right? And I attack him, and I tackle him, I gotta tackle him on his waist. So I just can't tackle him, choke him, and then beat him on the ground, because if I'm beating him on the ground like I was, my mind while I was hitting him, I had to keep grabbing his waist because he has a gun here. So if I'm beating him, he could have reached in his waist and just blah, 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 shoot me and kill me. So I gotta think about that. I'm a strong, brutal motherfucker, but I'm also smart. So the whole time I'm punching him and grabbing him on the ground and choking his neck, I gotta choke him and then grab his waist so he can't get to the gun. So I gotta be mindful of that. You understand me? That's how he even got loose, because I was grabbing his waist, he slipped through. You know what I'm saying? So boom, that part right there. So that part I'm telling you right there, so after he slipped through my hands, slipped through my legs, he ended up grabbing a gun out of his waist. So instead of shooting me when I'm grabbing him here, he just hit me with the gun. Hit me. So when you see me standing back there and I'm wiping my head was bleeding, man. I got a war wound from that, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a real war wound from that. You ever see on the scalp? You can see right there. See that? That's all good though. You know what I'm saying? I'm a warrior. What's a warrior without war wounds, nigga? So, boom.
You looking at him. Yeah, it wasn't low, you ran off.
See?
Did I aim at that?
So, listen, even right there when I say I took the gun, I jumped backwards, grabbed the spent, you know what I'm saying? You see the MacGyver move when I jumped backwards? Because you understand, when I punched him, the gun fell, I pushed him. I jumped backwards, grabbed the gun. I'm left-handed, grabbed the gun, my right hand spent my left on the booty cheek and tried to shoot him. Now, I didn't try to say that right there. I was just saying I grabbed the gun and pointed at him. You know what I'm saying? But the manager gonna tell the full story. Now listen.
Hey, you not aiming at him? Squeeze it too. You fuck.
Oh. He spilled the details, said squeeze it too. And I did. And I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with that, because I did squeeze it. I squeezed it 2 times, because I'm trained. I go to the shooting range, I train body head. You know what I'm saying? Body head. I'm trained to do that. You know what I'm saying? 2 shots. So now, why you see why she's so happy and all that, because what y'all don't know either, after the altercation with the dude, it was 2 other dudes he must have been with that walked up to the store acting like they had guns. So that's when I went back in the store, and then I tell you the rest of that at the end of the video. But that's why they're so happy, because I actually saved everybody in the store too. After I saved myself and my belongings, I actually saved everybody in the store. I'm gonna tell you the rest after the end of the video.
Oh God, get out, then I scooped it. I ain't
Huh?
disappointed when he said, you saw that? He was like, what's up?
Because I was disappointed. He a smart person, because I'm a lethal person. I don't play with nobody. Somebody play with me, I'm gonna take him out. So I was disappointed, because I wanted to finish the situation, because he stalked me from one place to another place. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, that's crazy. That's on your psyche forever. I got PTSD after that shit, man. Straight up.
Organic.
Talk to him. Talk to him. Show him the chain.
Ain't nothing gone. 3 of them gone.
Still got it.
So you pulled the trigger, what about the squeeze then?
Of course I did. Now let's fast forward. Now look. Now let's get to it. I'm holding in mind, he at the door. So boom, imagine that, dog. He just pulled a gun on me 2 minutes ago around the corner. Now he's at the door. I seen him walking from over there. I seen him. So that's when I went up and grabbed the doors. It's the same little dude, man. He got the gun on his waist. He dumb. He should have came with the gun out. Nigga, give me that shit, nigga. Come out the motherfucking store. That's what he should have done. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? He had to be young and stupid, thank God. You know what I'm saying? So I'm holding the door. And I'm telling him to get the fuck off the door, right?
No.
I'm holding, no. So boom, I let go, I charged. Now, boom, see, when I let go, I fell back. And he's still reaching in for the chain, you see him? So I fell back, and that's when I charged him, boom, and I grabbed him. Slam, boom, MMA. Yeah, what's up, Angela Sylvia? I beat your ass. I can beat MMA champ. So I'm beating him, holding him. See, look, I'm holding his waist, good punches. I knocked his teeth out. Look, see my chain? Look, see my chain? I'm choking. I grab my chain again, look. Barbarian. I beat him up, grabbed him. I still had the mindset to grab my motherfucking chain back, put it back in my pocket. Come on, man. Don't play with me. So that's when he started getting slippery. See, his hoodie came off. That's how he slipped out. You see his hoodie? Let me rewind a little bit so y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? His hoodie slides over his head because I was holding his waist. See the chain in his hand? Knock it out. I get it back. Barbarian. See, his hoodie slid over his head. See, his hoodie slid over his head. See? Boom. I tackled him. That's when he hit me in the head with the gun. And I punched him, and it flew. I gotta pay attention to the details, man.
I'll show you right there.
Yeah. Now watch this. Now watch the ending, baby. That's when it gets dramatic. You know what I mean? So boom, look at, oh, why you spin like that, Korea? Why you get that? How you spin? Watch the spin on the boot cheek. I could have been a break dancer. You know what I'm saying? I could have been a break dancer, champ. Now pay attention to the details. Now watch this right here. Boom, spin, kick, shoot, bang, bang.
Oh shit, you saw that? Try to kill that. We're running it back.
Now listen, let me break. That's all I gotta really say about that right there. Let me turn that off for y'all. Boop. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Boop. You know what I'm saying? Now listen. Now everybody's saying, if you'd have shot him in the back, he went to jail, he's running off. I talked to the police officers after. You know what I'm saying? They came there after the fact. For one, the gun was stolen. You know what I'm saying? For two, he tried to rob me at one place, stalked me to another place, pulled the gun, hit me in the head. My head was bleeding profusely all over my head. You know what I'm saying? I was defending myself. I just grabbed a gun, turned instantly, and tried to shoot. I don't know if he got another gun. I don't know if he's coming back. I don't know if he's standing over me. It was an instant reaction. After my head is bust, he chased me from one spot to another spot. The police officer said, I looked at the video, and from everything you're telling me, you'd have been lawful because he stalked you down on 2 different spots. Even if somebody's running, you can still run and retreat and then shoot back at somebody. Especially you try to rob somebody 2 times, you're a dangerous individual. So you don't know what he's up to. You got to defend yourself. You're protecting your own life. So that's what the cop told me. So for all y'all saying, oh, you would have went to jail, you shot. No, I wouldn't have. Because he chased me from 2 different spots. He's running. Yes, he's fleeing, but for one, I didn't see. I just turned instantly after I got a gun, turned and just tried to defend myself and get him off me. 2 shots. So as he running, he could have had another gun. I don't know. Could have ran and just shot backwards. You don't know. This is a dangerous individual. So I was protecting myself. So all you stupid dummies that said I went to jail, shut your dumb ass up. You don't know the law, bitch. And I was talking to the cop, and they was cool. They loved the video. Actually, they was obsessed with Mr. Organic. So shout out to them. But let me tell y'all something. The shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? The shit ain't smart. None of that shit to not call the police. You gotta, listen, man, it ain't that serious, man. I'm not in the streets no more. I should have went there and called the cops on some gangster shit, but I didn't because, you know what I'm saying, I'm programmed for the streets. And I probably would never do that, but that's okay. But you kids out there, anybody else, a regular pedestrian, just don't be scared to call the police. For real, fuck all that. I don't care about none of that, man. I'm not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Almost lost my life, almost took another black man's life over something that ain't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? And I did punch him, I knocked his front 2 teeth out, you know what I'm saying? All that good shit. And if I was in Minnesota, I'd have my license to carry, I'd be able to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see the full story, make sure you click below in the description, and that's the full untold story about me and Slim and how the whole shit took place before we got there. But for everybody that's new to the channel, that's the details behind the video. So don't think he was trying to rob a 7-Eleven. Don't think it was just so random. No, the guy put a gun on me and tried to rob me in one spot, stalked me to the other spot. I was defending myself. I got hit in the head with the gun, all that shit, real shit. I'm telling y'all some real motherfucking pure shit, man. So make sure y'all understand that. And everybody that's new to the channel, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment below. Make sure you go to organiclifestyle.com. You know what I'm saying? Get the merch, man, the golden goat, man, and 3 You know what I'm saying? And get your license to carry, man. Nothing wrong with having a couple guns. I got a lot of them, man. You know, that's just quick part 2. And also, for what y'all don't know, my bad, had to cut it, edit this part in here. What y'all don't know, yeah, I got a bitch in there. I'm about to go eat that thing, stand up in it. But what y'all don't know, yes, the gun was loaded. So everybody's saying the gun wasn't loaded, it jammed. No, the gun was loaded, the gun didn't jam. Repeat myself, the gun was loaded, the gun did not jam. What happened was, the little guy must have never chambered the gun. The gun wasn't chambered when he tried to rob me. So what happened was, when I went back in the store, as you go to the story below, so you get the full story to Organic Tale, I make sure y'all go below, click it so you get the whole shit. But when I went back in the store, you know what I'm saying, I ran back in the store, when I had the gun, I chambered it. I'm like, oh shit, it is loaded. I just had to, he didn't chambered it. So I chambered it because 2 of his other guys was running up to the store. So I ended up chambering the gun, telling everybody in the store to get behind me. That's why the ladies and everybody in the store was so happy for me and was like super excited because I saved them. I told them, get in the store, I got y'all. And I actually cocked the gun, chambered the gun. So the gun was loaded. It didn't jam, and it was fucking loaded. You know what I'm saying? So let's get that understood. It was loaded. If I was in Minnesota, it'd been a whole different type of scenario, nigga, and that's on God, nigga. 3 pussy, nigga.